Hey YouTube, this is Central Oregon Survival Network coming at you again. Today I want to talk to you about a piece of gear that I think is absolutely essential if you're an avid hiker, a survivalist, or backpacker. You might have already heard of this device, but I want to talk to you just a little bit about it, and I've actually tested this device. Now, this is called the Spot Generation 2. They actually have a Generation 3 out, but the Generation 2 is still available and still works well. Now, Generation 2, it runs about 99 bucks, and your service for 1 year is $99 also. Or you can break it up into shorter intervals if you're not an avid hiker and you don't want to pay for the whole entire year. So it's about a $200 investment. And the way I look at it is my life is worth the investment. So I do a lot of different types of search and rescue events, setting up land nav points. I go out quite often by myself. And I always go prepared, of course, and if I have other individuals go with me, I will. But sometimes I'm out there by myself, and I'm always prepared, but this device gives me just a little bit of extra security. And I've also tested it, and I know it works, and it works well. Let's talk a little bit about this device. They actually have, the main emergency center runs 7 days a week, 365 days a year. They have 2 backup centers just in case that center ever goes down. It weighs approximately about 5.2 ounces. It's 3.7 inches by 2.6 by 1 inch. They send the location out in what's called Latin long, and they use GEOS 84. Operates from -22 to about 140 degrees. And the altitude it works at is anywhere from below 328 feet to 21,325 feet elevation. And that's its operational, basically, altitude level that it'll operate in. There's 5 basic functions when you pay for the basic service. Let's take this out. It actually comes with a couple different kinds of holders. I like the arm strap holder. So you basically just mount it right here, and you'll always have that device just in case if you can't get to your pack for some reason, if you fall. You can get to that device, turn it on. Now, like I said, there's 5 different functions. We'll talk about the SOS function first, which is actually your emergency assistance. This actually goes to an agency. When you press this button, it'll go off every 5 minutes or until you cancel it or until the battery dies. Now, what I really like about this also is the batteries, if they're on a full charge, will go for 6 days on a clear sky and 3 days on a cloudy sky before the batteries die in this device. I always make sure my batteries are charged. It of course takes lithium, so they'll last longer. The next function is your help. What I also like these 2 functions, so you don't accidentally press them, they have rubber covers on them. So that makes it nice so you don't actually bump into them and all of a sudden you're calling for emergency assistance and you didn't need it. So the other one is your help button, which is on the other side. That is for if you want to send out a message to people that you know, not to emergency agencies, saying, hey, I do need help. Maybe you're not that, maybe you sprained an ankle and you don't need, the cavalry. So your friends can come out and pick you up. You can actually put 10 contacts that you preset with that help button. You don't have to do all 10. You can do a shorter amount of that. With me being search and rescue, it's nice because I have other search and rescue folks that I can let know if I don't need the big assistance, they can come out and help me out. You can put custom, it basically goes to a phone text and an email. And I know everybody doesn't have text maybe nowadays, but most people with the smartphones and other phones has, text service. So, or an email, of course. So the third function on this is the check-in, I'm okay. That will go off 3 times in 10 minutes. And basically just letting them know, hey, I'm okay, but I might be running a little late. You can also preset that message for 10 different phone contacts, so you can go up to 10. I never usually use all 10, but you can go up to 10 if you needed to. Custom message, I have used that several times. You can set up a cool custom message to a friend or somebody that maybe didn't come out with you, and you can push that, hey, having a good time, or hey, I'm out here, and wherever location you're at. And that will just send once. If they don't go through, you can hit it again. Usually you want to set the device. I usually set it like on a stump or something straight up when I send that, so I don't have to mess with it while I'm doing something else, and it'll send the message. The last one actually is an extra paid service. It's called the Track Progress or Tracking Progress. That will send out 10 minutes for 24 hours, so it'll actually ping you and your spouse, your friends. They can actually go online and they can see where you're going along the trail for up to 24 hours, and then you can hit it again, and of course it'll keep pinging you, and they can actually watch your progress. So I know that don't let this give you a false sense of security, but I have tested, like I said. I'm part of search and rescue, actually a training officer, and I wanted to test this device. We went up quite a few miles up in the backcountry, went out there by myself just to try it out. I actually did a mock mission with it, hit the device. They found me within about 10 minutes. They had the exact location, worked great. Of course, I hiked quite a long ways, and they had ATVs and found me pretty fast. But I know this device works, and I trust it, and I highly recommend it if you do a lot of hiking, like I said, by yourself, backpacking, going out doing survival. I definitely would suggest getting one of these. It's a good peace of mind, and a peace of mind for, of course, your spouse. My wife loves it that I have this device. All right, I just want to say thank you, and thank you for your continual support. If you like my videos, please subscribe, and we will talk to you later. Have a good day.